Can metal garden hose really be lighter weight and more durable than a regular garden hose? That's what I'm going to try to find out in this first look review of metal garden hose. I'm going to have to really do this in two parts because I can give you a first impression based on how well it holds up to some of the tests like they do in the commercials as far as how durable it is initially. But there are certain things I can't test right now, like how long the gaskets hold up over time, how long the hose holds up over time, and how well it holds up in the elements, and especially how well it holds up in the heat of the summer. Those I'm going to have to do in a second follow-up review a little bit later. But for right now, I can give you my first impressions of metal garden hose, some initial tests about how well it actually handles rough and sharp surfaces, and we'll take it from there. That's kind of interesting. It's like a snake. Right now, it's not really leaking. The stream looks pretty solid. My first impression is that it's pretty good, but we've got a long ways to go. Let's see what happens. 5 pounds. The thing I'm gonna do is measure this to make sure it's actually 50 feet. Well, they said it wouldn't kink, but they didn't say it wouldn't get tied in a knot. All right. Yep, it is 50 feet long. So they're off to a good start. So one of the claims is that this nozzle can spray to the top of a 2-story building. So I'm going to see if I can get that palm tree up there. It's close. Not quite. It's close. That was close. I mean, it was pretty high. It just wasn't all the way up there. That might be even 3-story. So I'd say it's pretty close. They show it growing around some thorns. Well, here in the desert, we've got cacti. This probably qualifies as the nails and the thorns test because these things are very sharp. Look at that. You don't want to mess with that. When we put it around there, this would definitely mess up a regular rubber hose.
Yeah, that would tear a regular hose to shreds.
And I'm not seeing any leaks being sprung, and this is under pressure right now too. Look at that. I think that's pretty impressive to be able to deal with that big cactus and not spring a leak. So far we're on a roll. Let's see what happens when I drive over with a car. Okay, I have the car actually on top of the hose right here, and it's under pressure. So let me see how it still goes. Yep. Not bad with the car completely on top of it. It's underneath there. In the commercial, they show the hose spraying a stream of water, and then they pull it in a knot and it continues to spray. So let's see if I can duplicate that. Okay. Let's see when we pull it in the knot. I'm pulling pretty hard. That's as tight as I can get that knot, and it's still spraying. So it's pretty good. This cactus right here has a very sharp surface. Look at that. I'm gonna run the metal garden hose across that and see what happens. So far so good. I pulled it across the house, part of the house, over cactus, around trees, and so far it's holding up pretty well. And I run over the car. So I'm pretty happy with it. Pressure's not bad. It's not the strongest pressure I've ever seen, but it's suitable. It's certainly suitable for most needs, I think. Can't run it too long because we've got drought restrictions here in Vegas, but for these tests, it looks like the pressure's pretty good. They also claim that it's supposed to be easy to coil, so let's see how quickly I can coil this up. Because it's supposed to be tangle-free and kink-free, the coiling is supposed to go quite easily without worrying about twisting it. It doesn't seem like it's wanting to twist any certain way, so I can kind of twist it at will. Oops. Yeah, I'd say it coils pretty easily. The hose itself weighs about 5 pounds. Coiling is pretty simple, so I think that that's also a valid claim. There's one test that I just can't do right now, and that's their claim that the hose stays cool to the touch even when it's hot outside. And right now it's early March, so the temperature's only in the mid-60s. But I will tell you that the hose that's been sitting out in the sun all day today is warmer than the hose that's been in the shade all day. The first 100-degree day we have here in Las Vegas, I'm gonna come out here and check the temperature of the hose and how hot it is to touch at that point. That'll be a really good test for it because we get some blazing heat out here. So overall, my first impression of metal garden hose is pretty positive. It certainly seems superior than the regular standard hose that I've been using. I'll continue to use this, and I'll post an update regarding long-term durability and how well it does in the summertime. My first impression so far is pretty positive for metal garden hose. Have you used this product? I want to know what you think about it in the comments below. And if you like this video, I'd appreciate a subscribe so I can continue to bring you as seen on TV product reviews in the future. Until next time, this is James White with Freakin' Reviews. Thank you.